Hey guys, I know it's been a while, but this next year is gonna be really, really cool.
And with that, the 2025 season comes to an end. Good night.
Remember 25.
Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ashley. I'm an actress, writer, and filmmaker, and I make videos relating to all those three topics. So make sure to subscribe and stick around for what's to come. Today we have quite the chatty video, as it's going to be my reflections on my YouTube career for 2025. And let's just say we've got a lot to cover. I watched a lot of videos this year and took a bunch of courses of Skillshare and all that. And one thing that was kind of consistent among all of them was this idea of a niche. And I'm like, I've never really liked to niche down. That's why when I was a kid, it was why I wanted to be an actor, was because you can be everything. It just depends on what movies you get offered. And I really loved that I wouldn't have to choose who I could be, is because I could be anybody who I wanted and I could do anything that I wanted to do. And so this idea of niching down was something that I didn't really get behind with YouTube, at least in the way that it is currently talked about, I feel like. So my niche is pretty broad as it is. I'm sure, as things go and as time passes, that kind of narrows. But yeah, that's my thought on niches. I don't really like them. I don't think you should focus on them. Who knows, maybe in a year or so I'll look back on this video and be like, what were you talking about? I've made a lot of progress this year on learning the business side of YouTube, is because I am a really true creative at heart, in the sense that I know nothing about business. I was very active in my learning the business side of things, like the importance of keywords and search engine optimization, as well as, what else did I write? Sorry. As well as the importance of tags and titles and thumbnails. And when I did a Skillshare course, that was one of my key takeaways, was how to make a good thumbnail, a good title, and why those are so important in terms of the content that you're producing. So I think I've made a lot of progress in that, and I'm happy about that. Speaking of thumbnails, however, something that I would say 90% of the time that I forgot to do was take a thumbnail photo. If there's one thing that you take away from this video, let it be, take your thumbnail photos while you're filming. Don't wait to screenshot something after that's not an intentional picture, because more often than not, you won't find a good screenshot in there. I think for my finishing a screenplay in 32 hours video, that picture is from I wrote a short film in 3 days or whatever it is, because that fit way better with the vibe. And so okay, this was one of the thumbnails that I had. And then this was the one that we ended up with. So, moral of the story, be intentional with your thumbnail choices, please. Speaking of, we're gonna try to do some thumbnails right about now. All right, let's see if that works. Moving on. Now we're moving on to talk about my struggles with my channel and, my YouTube career over 2025. I think we're all aware that consistency was my biggest struggle. I did a whole meeting with my sister, a whole consulting meeting about my YouTube channel with my sister last week, or no, a couple days ago, which I'll get into later on in the video. The reason that we came to for why I was so inconsistent is that I'm not really doing anything else right now. As you've seen your unemployed friend on a Tuesday, I'm doing freelance work, but that's really a per project basis, and I haven't been very lucky getting clients lately, or pursuing clients very much, which is what it is. And I'm somebody who really thrives on a structured routine with some flexibility within it, because that neurodivergence makes your brain do crazy things when it comes to executive functioning. So I know that's something that I struggled with, and this is particularly going out to my sister because she tells me all the time, where's the vlog? Where's the new video? Why isn't it there? I'm sorry that I let you down, but thank you for your help, and I won't let you down again this year. And this, by extension, goes to the rest of you in the audience. The other thing that I struggled with that I think is not as important to audience members, but is something that's very important to me, is this idea of like aesthetics. As most of you already know, I went to film school, and that's like my passion in life. And something that I realized was, or not realized, but something that I saw come into play while making YouTube videos is that filmmaking is so highly curated when it comes to the look that you are achieving. And a lot of other like YouTube videos or people's houses or things like that are very much, like you'll see a lot of content creators when they're doing apartment tours or apartment hunting or that sort of thing. They're very focused on like the aesthetic of things and, you know, natural lighting, having a clean look for videos or even just for like personal reasons. And that's not something that I have the luxury to be able to choose. And I think it just made me realize that not everything is going to look picture perfect because it's real life and not a soundstage or a film set where everything is really highly curated to create this like cohesive vision. That was something that I wrestled with, and I think even in terms of making videos, I struggled to make really like aesthetically pleasing looking videos that I was happy with to my standards. They were just, you know, they looked how they looked because this is my environment and that's how it looks. But that being said, I'm hoping to improve or just be more intentional with the look of my videos in 2026. And we'll get into that in a little bit. Now, this will be my favorite section to talk about, I think, just because we're talking about my hopes for 2026, as well as, I guess, kind of things that I want to be different by the end of the year. The most amazing thing that I would hope for is monetization by the end of 2026. I think it would be so cool to be making money doing something that I love so much. So that's like the ultimate hope for 2026. The thing that I'm hoping to do is optimize my whole workflow, not just in editing, but the whole process of me making a video from pre-production all the way to post-production, as well as within my editing timelines, just figuring out little shortcuts and tricks that professionals use to make the editing process go a lot faster, particularly that like project setup and things like that. I don't have a project template yet, so that will be something that is something that I'm hoping to change going forward. Okay, now we get to talk about the fun stuff, which is my plans for 2026. My sister and I sat down for a good 5 hours yesterday and really analyzed all of the data about my YouTube channel, and we did a whole consulting session for, you know, the future of ASM movies and my YouTube channel, and, you know, the goals that I have with it, as well as things that I want to achieve. And we really dug in very deep to all the nitty-gritty data. If you want to know a little bit more about the in-depth details that we went through, I can make like a whole other YouTube video just kind of talking about how I changed my YouTube channel for the better for 2026. If you're interested in that, then let me know and I will absolutely make that video for you. But really the important things that we need to know are the categories of videos that I'm going to be making going forward. It's still the same videos that I have been making, just with a bit more intentionality and a better definition of how to make them. So we categorize the type of videos. There's 4 categories of video that you will be seeing here. Screenwriting vlogs for the Screenwriting Chronicles, educational / sit-down videos, acting vlogs, as well as sort of day in the life, miscellaneous kind of things that are just about my life living where I live and, you know, things that I'm doing as a multi-hyphenate creative.
Hello, good people. It's Ashley here. I just wanted to say that there's also 2 more additional categories of video that I'm also going to be making, which include short films, as well as travel vlogs whenever they come about or whenever I'm traveling. So stay tuned for those as well.
The other thing that I think is important for you all to know is the mission statement of my channel. And that's basically to guide and inspire pre-professional creatives who had similar questions that I had when kind of embarking on this whole journey. I'm still on the journey, but I just wanted to give another perspective or another pathway that people can look to if they want to pursue a creative career. The other thing that I will be prioritizing this year is a once weekly posting schedule. So you can look forward to my videos on Tuesdays. And oh, he's did a good scratchy. He's did a good scratchy, Bruno. Yeah, so you can look forward to my videos every Tuesday, as well as kind of either at the end of the month or at the beginning of the current month, a monthly vlog wrap up, because I know that the vlogs are really popular among the peeps. So I hear you loud and clear. There will be more vlogs coming in the form of like a month end wrap up video. Yeah. So you can look forward to that to come. Okay, now here's a section that you all really want to hear, is if I could offer any tips to new YouTubers coming in to starting their channel in 2026. There are a million videos out there who can tell you what to do. The one semi-unique tip that I think is really important is to prioritize intentionality. I think YouTube by its nature is way more casual than filmmaking, and it leaves like a lot of room for people to just be in front of a camera and show their life and how they're living, because people are interested in that. Intentionality is what will really set you apart from a lot of people who just turn on the camera and then talk for 46 minutes. Do you know what I'm saying? Which is okay. If you want to turn on the camera and talk for 46 minutes, great, as long as that is in fact your intention, it's your goal, and it's what your audience is looking for. For me personally, I love a really well thought out video where you can tell that the creator has put in a lot of time into the edit, the script, the style of the video, just because that's what I enjoy to do and it's what I really enjoy to see, and I'm always trying to bring in more filmmaking into my YouTube channel. So if there's one little piece of unique advice that I would recommend to any new YouTubers, is prioritize intentionality. Do whatever you're doing, but do it with intention. Wow, okay, I guess that's all that I had to talk about with you today. Happy New Year. I'm sorry I failed Vlogmas. I hope that you had a good Christmas. Mine was really busy and very hectic, but it was really good. Yeah, make sure to like the video if you liked it, and please leave me a comment. I love hearing everyone's thoughts, and subscribe to the channel. It would mean the world to me, especially on the goal to monetization. If we get to 1,000 by the end of the year, slay. If we don't, slay anyway. Yeah, I don't remember my outro. It's been a while since I filmed a video, so let's try it again. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like the video and leave me a comment. And if you did, subscribe for more videos about filmmaking, acting, screenwriting, and just my general life in Zimbabwe. I would love to have you here. Thank you to everybody who joined in, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.